decide you want to hire a professional photographer to do your headshot. What do you plan to use the headshot for? Is it for your website? Is it for a brochure that you're printing? Is it for your business card? Make sure you discuss with the photographer ahead of time what uses you want to put the photograph to. When you are an author and you need a headshot for your book, this is different from a regular headshot that most people use for promotion. Essentially, you're buying permission to use the photograph to sell your books. This is a commercial use that's very different from the regular photograph. When you're working with a professional photographer, you are essentially buying a license to use the photograph for whatever purpose you told the photographer you needed it for. That's what you paid for, not just for taking the photo, but for actually having permission to use the photo for whatever your intended purpose may be. Maybe it is just to use on the bio page for your website. But if you want to use it for commercial use, for example, an author headshot that you use to sell books, then this would involve different levels of fees. For example, as an arts attorney, I have a brochure, a printed brochure that advertises my business. And on the brochure, I have photographs that I purchased from photographers for showing the different areas of the arts that I represent. Musicians, painters, filmmakers, and television people. This is just a beautiful way of displaying visually what my business is, and it helps promote my business, the fact that I used this artwork for my brochure. So what did I do? I paid the photographers for the right to use their images on my brochure, and literally I paid for 1,500 brochures to be printed. If I want to do 1,501 brochures, I need to go back to the photographers and I need to get permission to print a second run. That is only right because I am using this to sell my business, and the photographer is selling the image that is selling my business. So always remember, if there's a commercial use being used for the photograph that you're hiring a photographer to take the photograph for, then there's likely to be additional fees involved, and you should expect that and respect that.